Tonight, we've got the results of the Grammy Awards, a new casting call from Connor Fak, and an Oscar preview from Eli Ralston and Julia Ritchie.
All this and more is coming your way. Don't go anywhere because The Real Deal starts now. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Real Deal, Ball State's one and only entertainment news show. I'm Kaylee Russell.
And I'm Andrew Bennett. Here at The Real Deal, we love the awards season. So Romelle Taday is here with a rundown of the 55th Grammys. What do you got for us, Romelle?
Gautier, Fun, and Mumford & Sons split the top 3 awards at the Grammys on Sunday night, capping an award show that featured tributes to Bob Marley and the band drummer Levon Helm, as well as the return of Justin Timberlake. No single artist dominated the award show like Adele did last year, and the British songstress scored yet another trophy this year for Best Pop Solo Performance. Instead, several musical acts won a few awards. Gautier won 3 awards, including Record of the Year for his single Somebody That I Used to Know. That song, now almost 2 years old, topped the charts more than 30 countries around the world and inspired endless covers from Glee to popular YouTubers like Sam Swee and Boyce Avenue. Fun took home a pair of trophies, and upon receiving the Song of the Year award for We Are Young, lead singer Nate Roos joked that the band was not young and then went on to win Best New Artist. Go figure. Mumford & Sons, who first made a big impression on the American public playing alongside Bob Dylan at the Grammys 2 years ago, also won a pair of awards. One for their second album, Babel, and another for long-form music videos. And Frank Ocean, who released one of the best-reviewed albums of the year, missed out on the most of the night's biggest awards. Still, Ocean took home 2 Grammys, one for Best Urban Contemporary Album and another for his contributions to Jay-Z and Kanye West's No Church in the Wild. That song won Best Rap Song Collaboration and was one of 3 wins on the night for West and Hova. The 2 also took home 2 of the top prizes in the rap categories, winning both for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song for the song In Paris. The biggest winner on the night was Dan Auerbach, the guitarist and lead singer of the Black Keys. He earned 4 awards, 3 with Patrick Carney for the Keys' latest album, El Camino, and 1 as Producer of the Year, non-classical, for his work on albums like Dr. John's Lockdown and Grace Potter and the Nocturnals' The Lion, the Beast, the Beat.
Thanks, Romelle. It is great to see that Fun did so well after performing here at Ball State. Next up, we have Connor Fak giving us the latest edition of Casting Call. Take it away, Connor.
Hello, I'm Connor Fak, here to tell you what's what in Who's Playing Who. In the world of television, a solid cast list is shaping up for the yet unnamed NBC comedy pilot starring Michael J. Fox. Inspired by his real life, Fox plays Mike Burnaby, a husband and father of 3 dealing with family, career, and life challenges, including Parkinson's disease. Notable additions to the cast include Betsy Brandt of AMC's Breaking Bad as Mike's tough yet goofy wife, and Kate Finneran, formerly of Wonder Falls, as Mike's narcissistic younger sister. Also in currently unnamed project, Grey's Anatomy and 24 actress Kim Raver has recently been cast as the leading lady in an upcoming pilot for a spin-off of CBS's popular NCIS Los Angeles. She will portray Special Agent Paris, the athletic, smart, and bold leader of the Red Team. Since NCIS LA was itself a spin-off of NCIS, this spin-off of a spin-off features a mobile team of agents who live and work together as they cross the country solving crimes. Presumably, they will be free to cover the vast middle of America, not delegated to the other 2 NCISs. Raver joins fellow cast members announced earlier this month. Sex and the City and The United States of Tara actress John Corbett will play the spin-off's male lead. Special agent turned analyst Roy Quaid and Cougar Town's Edwin Hodge will appear as Red Team's resident tech expert. Miguel Ferrer, already in the part of Assistant Director Owen Grange in NCIS Los Angeles, will juggle both the LA edition and the offshoot. In the world of film, classically trained actor Patrick Stewart is set to star in a feature adaptation of the Broadway play Match. Directed by its original author and stage director Stephen Belber, Match stars Stewart as a reclusive former choreographer whose visit by a couple interested in learning about dance in the 1960s forces him to face the impact of long-ago decisions. as a man who can play Oedipus Rex and X-Men's Professor X with just as much panache, narrate Ted with just as much gravity as playing Othello, Stewart always makes for a captivating performance. As far as more light-hearted fare, action movie guru Jackie Chan has been confirmed with more than a minor part in the upcoming Expendables 3. Initially unavailable for the first two action juggernauts headed up by Sylvester Stallone, Chan is looking forward to appearing in a buddy-buddy type role, such as those that brought him acclaim in the Rush Hour and Shanghai Noon series. Given his past performances, I know I'd rather be Chan's buddy than any of the hundreds of faceless goons he's faced over the years. And lastly, over at the rumor mill, Australian veteran actress Kate Blanchett is in talks to play Cinderella's cold-hearted stepmother in Disney's upcoming live-action remake of the classic fairy tale. After original director Mark Romanek dropped out of the project due to creative differences, renowned actor-director Kenneth Branagh is now in talks to take over the helm. Just like the tale itself, however, a girl has yet to be found who will fit the leading role and the glass slipper with it. I'm Connor Fak. This has been Casting Call. Kaylee and Andrew, back to you.
Thanks, Connor. It's almost time for our first break, but first, here's our recommendation of the week. We here at The Real Deal eagerly look forward to the Oscars every year, so in these next few weeks leading up to the awards, our recommendations will feature a previous Best Picture nominee or winner.
This week, our recommendation is for a 2009 Academy nominee for Best Picture. Our recommendation is for In Education. In Education, based on a memoir of Lynn Barber, is about a teenage girl named Jenny, living in 1960s London. Jenny is romantically involved with David Goldman, a conman. The story follows Jenny's journey as she learns what is really important in life. This movie stars Carey Mulligan, Alfred Molina, and Emma Thompson. Check it out.
Excellent, as always, Jenny.
Hello. I'm a music lover and I'm worried about your cello. Jump in.
If I get to university, I'm going to read what I want and listen to what I want.
Which university?
Oxford. Did you go anywhere?
I studied what I believe they call the University of Life. I didn't get a very good degree there. Jenny, these are my friends, Helen and Danny.
Hello. You have no idea how boring everything was before I met you.
Jenny's new boyfriend.
He's not my new boyfriend.
So the only sound I want to hear coming through the ceiling is the sound of sweat dripping onto textbooks.
52%. Not good enough for Oxford candidates.
Nobody does anything worth doing without a degree. Nobody does anything worth doing with a degree.
Someone told me that in about 50 years, no one will speak Latin, probably. Not even Latin people.
We're not clever like you, so we have to be clever in other ways, because if we weren't, there would be no fun.
All that poetry had all those songs about something that lasts no time at all.
Yeah.
I'd be careful if I were you, Jenny. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I don't need looking after, thank you very much. My choice is to do something hard and boring, or to go to Paris and have fun. Suppose you think I'm a ruined woman. You're not a woman.
All my life, I've been scared, and I didn't want you to be scared.
You can do anything you want, you know that.
I feel old, but not very wise.
No, that shows you're a rebel. They don't want that at Oxford.
No, they don't want people who can think for themselves.
Oh, of course they don't.
Welcome back. Chauncey Baker is back with his famous rants about what is wrong with Hollywood. What's bugging you this week, Chauncey?
With The Hangover 3 recently announced, I thought I'd take aim at something that's been grinding my gears for a while now: unnecessary sequels. While there have been a few good sequel films released, like The Godfather Part 2 and Mission Impossible 2, they are a minority in a sea full of crappy sequels to amazing films. For God's sakes, not even Dumb and Dumber was safe from a terrible sequel, with Dumb and Dumber. So take the two main characters from the first film, completely strip away Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey, and any possibility of funny jokes ever being in the film. It also took place in the 1980s. Enough said. The Hangover was a surprise hit for many people, myself included, but I feel the studio crapped on the first by making a part 2. Instead of throwing the boys into Vegas, let's take them to Amsterdam! How original. Here's another example. Rocky 25. Okay, there was only 6 films, but they should have stopped after the second one while Stallone was still ahead. I'll give the recent Rocky Balboa credit. It was the only semi-decent sequel after the second movie, but they shouldn't have brought the series back. How about the Fast and the Furious 62? Okay, there was only 5 of those, but my point still stands. Now, films based on book series, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, Twilight, get free passes since they're epics in their own right. Now, bringing back Star Wars yet again may or may not be a good idea, but we'll see in the next 50 years if and when they release Part 7. Until then, I'm Chauncey Baker, and this has been The Rant. Please, Hollywood, I beg of you, churn out some original films.
Thanks, Chauncey. I'm a little unsure about who they are going to put in the new Star Wars movie, but as long as Jar Jar Binks is not in there, we should be okay.
I agree, Andrew. Well, it's about time for our next break.
Make sure you stay tuned for Eli and Julia's Oscar preview, coming up soon.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like this, it's a sin if you don't reach back.
This is what I believe to be true. You have to do everything you can, and if you stay positive, you have a shot at a silver lining.
I want my life back.
You know I'm not crazy. Everyone knows everything.
Em, are you awake?
Destroy that before it destroys you.
Side effects. We're changing everything.
We're seeing corpses fighting skeletons, sir.
How do we shoot? Shoot this! Hi. Huh?
You're all right, though, huh?
Yeah. Rental car doesn't even have a scratch on it.
Woo! That's great news. Car's fine. What's more important...
Oh, you should put your hazards on.
I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw.